We split the art before we learned to speak, and fist would answer which of us was weak. You entered first and then I slammed the door, my hand upon the handle keeping score. You willed your walls of stone, I laid them low. I planted grain, you burned it row by row. You built, I broke, you opened, I shut fast. A pattern running all our childhood past. Our mother sat us down, plate against plate, and down the middle fell a border gate. I read you step by step before you'd start. One moment tore the ledger, broke me apart. How does a boyhood quarrel hold this flame? These buried banners nobody can name. As if on a field marked before our birth, you marched against the world, I was the earth. We split the world again, called it right, till one blood woke beneath us in the fight. You held the farther bank, I held my own. One deep below us bound us flesh and bone. We cast the lines, the guilty and the clean, the ours, the theirs, and all that lay between. But under all the flags we held apart, one heartbeat split itself and cast your heart. Against it all. Perhaps beneath the cursed rain years ago, we stood in facing armies, toe to toe. We carried different flags inside our bones, different anthems cut in different stones. Your blade found me and never met my eyes. I ran straight on beneath the burning skies. We prayed to different names before the guns. The same earth took the fathers and the sons. The blood ran one below us through the mud. Death never knew a banner, only blood. Perhaps I was spared and you stayed behind. Perhaps it's my name the snow left to find. That year we each choked on the wind we'd won. The truth took us years, what our hands had done. Then time reached back and wrote the way we'd meet. Same childhood, same mother, same name, same street. Ancient memory knows nothing of kin. It seeks the old scar and lets the storm begin. And so in peaceful rooms the blizzard starts, that burned field marching underneath our hearts. We split the world again and called it right, till one blood woke beneath us in the fight. You held the farther bank, I held my own. One deep below us bound us flesh and bone. We cast the lines, the guilty and the clean, the ours, the theirs, and all that lay between. But under all the flags we held apart, one heartbeat split itself and cast your heart. Brother, lay down the stone, I'll lower my blade. Too long we held the sides our fathers made. Our war is old, let it lie down and fall. I'll stand beside you now, against it all. We grew and each of us shaped his own life. The quarrel kept its edge and changed its knife. Who took the road, who let our name grow small? Who should have been the first to break the wall? And then a night came down on you alone, with trouble at your table, gray as stone. I could have turned and read you cold and clear, the ledger of the times you were not here. Blood outweighed the grudge, the scale made no sound. I took the seat beside you on the ground. I asked for no words and made no demand. In that second the war let go my hand. You said I don't know why we had to prove our strength to one another, move for move. I answered so that counting arguing with one root, two banks dividing one river. Under the water, the same current, two soldiers, flag not face, two brothers, one small cradle. You need not think, 'cause I think I am not bound to walk your road. But difference is not war, and closeness is no right to judge. A brother too can wound, you'd walk out of wars for him. Old armies rest past this line. I am not against you, I am beside you. We do not split the world now, you and I. Let each of us walk under his own sky. You need not think my thought, believe my sign, or live my life. You are no less than mine. You are my brother, not by blood alone. You are the hand to end the feud we know. Let towers of the old world fall to dust. Let banners go to fire as they must. Brother, lay down the stone now. Lower my blade, I'll set it in the ground where yours is laid. For centuries we stood face against face. My shoulder is the wall, claims your place. We came back at last to one house, one name, to end the question of whose blood we claim. We do not split the world, we split the bread. We split the silence in the storm ahead. You live the other side of life from me, and now we stand one side, one bank, one tree. Two branches lean to opposite winds, one root binds both. Two branches lean to opposite winds, one root binds both. Two hearts beat in different rhythms, one mother reads one heart. Look at me now, my brother, we were enemies for too many lives. Let us live this one, not as enemies but kin. We split the yard before we learned to speak, and fists would answer which of us was weak. You entered first and then I slammed the door, my hand upon the handle, keeping score. You willed your walls of stone, I laid them low.